As Seattle's street parking rates soared to among the highest in the country, a city administrator in the municipal office tower was high above it all and bragging about it to at least one friend.
Brian was really excited about the situation. I mean, he was so happy. He was just like, I totally scored. I don't have to pay for parking.
Mary asked that we not use her real name.
452, going up.
She says the meter cheater is the director of business technology here in the city's finance office, Brian Tokunaga.
My response was, you're a director. This is wrong. And his response was, he was just laughing. He thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
A Seattle parking enforcement officer who patrols the area around City Hall was also involved. Mary says Tokunaga would tell parking officer Al Kwan where he left his car downtown.
Al would drive by where Brian parks and give him like a warning.
Printed out just like a ticket. The city calls it a courtesy notice. It's a warning with no fine that officers can choose to issue to violators instead of a ticket. With one of these warning notices on your windshield, it looks like you've already been ticketed. In effect, it's a free pass to park illegally. Al Kwan is not only a parking officer, he's a 20-year reserve police officer on Seattle's force.
Everyone's, trying to make ends meet right now, and that the fact that someone that, enforces these rules is involved with it is unacceptable.
Seattle police say they were tipped. While their investigation isn't closed yet, it found that Kwan issued several warnings to Tokunaga in a month's time.
There were 4 different times where they received a courtesy notice, and other individuals who were committing virtually the same violation were receiving the financial penalty, the parking tickets.
Tokunaga's manager refused an on-camera interview. And Brian Tokunaga did not respond to repeated calls and emails.
Brian, we need to talk to you. Mr. Tokunaga, we need to talk to you. Can you answer some questions, sir?
We found him in a public parking garage next to city offices. The man with a $125,000 a year city job is now presumably paying for his parking.
It's just upsetting. I mean, they keep raising the price of parking to get more money into the city, and then they're involved in this, a city director and a police officer. That's just ridiculous.
Chris Ingalls, King 5 News.
2 police sources tell King 5 the internal investigation determined Officer Kwan did abuse his position, but they say his punishment hasn't been finalized yet. The police department alerted the Seattle Ethics Commission to Tokunaga's action.